Hello, my friends. Welcome to Journey of a Glutton. This is Amanda. I wanted to start right off with today's video, reading just a little piece from Matthew 25, verse 16. It says, "The man who had received 5 bags of gold went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 more." I had been reading in the whole text of the parable of the bags of gold in Matthew 25, 14 through 30 this morning. And I really, that part that I first read to you, Matthew 25, 16, really just resonated inside of me. And I kept saying that over again and reading that over again. He went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 more. And it got me thinking about, what am I doing to contribute to God's kingdom? How am I using this temple? How am I using the talents and the skills and the gifts that God gave me to increase His kingdom? So I'm not looking at this as, how can I increase my own wealth? I'm looking at that verse in what it really means is, what are you doing at once, immediately, right now? Don't wait till tomorrow to get the ball rolling and help others realize that Jesus is the only way, and help others to come to Christ. So today's video, I just wanted to share that, exactly that. The whole purpose behind this journey of a glutton is to bring you guys along with me as I go through the struggle of my flesh and laying down all of my fleshly desires, gluttony being the biggest one, laying that down at the foot of the cross, and coming alongside my fellow believers and helping each other out to do that. And the first step is confessing with your lips that you have a problem, and allowing God to work on you, inviting Him in. He's a gentleman. He'll stand and He'll knock at the door. You got to let Him in. And so that's the whole purpose behind this video. It's probably going to be a really short video today. I came in, you'll notice some stuff in behind me here. I came into my local YMCA. It's one of the places that I work. I also go into people's homes and personally train them, help them with their nutrition. And it's funny because I myself have such a hard time. I have all that knowledge of all that schooling up here in my head, and personal training wise, I'm really solid. Nutrition wise, it's all here, but I don't apply it to myself. I might apply it for 10 days and then I lose my mind and go overboard. I might apply it for 2 days and lose my mind. I might apply it for a month and then lose my mind again. So the important thing is staying focused on God during all of this, and distracting. The devil tries to distract us from God. So to refocus and getting that focus back on God when things seem like they're going chaotic, my focus needs to be on God all day long. And I thought my focus was on God all day long, but apparently it hasn't been. And I know for a fact that being in the Word several times a day, scheduling it in, first thing in the morning especially. I can't even crawl out of bed. I notice a huge difference in my day. I can't even crawl out of bed without being in his word. Otherwise, things just don't go kingdom bound. It doesn't feel like I am on the right path, obviously, when I don't start in his word. When it's like putting on your clothes. You don't go running out the door naked. No, you've got to put on your clothes. So before I even roll out of bed, I have to put on the armor of God. And that just starts the day off the appropriate way. But just like eating food throughout the day, you need to refuel. He needs to be our bread. He is the bread of life. Jesus says it right there in the Bible. I am the bread of life. And so we need to feed on him all day long. So I've literally started putting that Bible time in the Word, so that God speaks to us through His Word. It's living, it's alive. That's how He breathes into us His wisdom. And so I've literally started scheduling it in to the afternoon and the evening. Got every day scheduled right up in His Word, and everything else shies just. It can't compare. It can't gain control over that. So there's where I'm heading. Refocusing myself on eating healthy. And how I'm doing that, what I'm doing is basic macronutrition. Whereas I'm focusing on macronutrients are, if you don't know what that is, the difference between macronutrient and a micronutrient is your macronutrients are carbohydrates, fat, and protein. And the micronutrients are all the other little things like B vitamins and D and all that. So our bodies have to have carbohydrates. Our bodies have to have protein. Our bodies have to have fat, good carbohydrates, good protein. And deep down inside, when you go to stick something in your mouth, you know the difference between the good and the bad. And if you don't, you have access to this box right here where you can look that up and see, okay, what's the difference? And if you need to, you can rocket me a message. You can go to my Facebook. I have the link posted below to my Facebook, and you can ask me questions on my Facebook. You can throw messages on there. That's a great way to get a hold of me. And we can chat the best I can. And with the time that I'm given, I'll do the best I can to get to every question. And if I can't, I apologize ahead of time. If things start to get crazy busy on here, I'll do the best I can to get to it all. So yeah, just basic macronutrition. I'm having a meal in the morning the same time as I feed my pets. I'm feeding me something nutritious with, like this morning, I had a little egg, literally just one egg, a little piece of sausage to go with it, some toast that my allergies can handle. And I had a big bowl of cut green beans with a pinch of olive oil, dill, and salt. So I had a little bit of everything. I didn't have any fruit this morning, but I think I'm going to have some fruit tonight. I'm going to eat again when I feed my animals. I figured that's a really great time to do that. I don't have a whole lot of time in the day to be eating. There's so many different plans out there, and not every diet plan is perfect for every person. That's one of the things that I learned in school, was that not every plan is made for every person. So some people can eat twice a day. Some people need to eat 3 times a day. Some people need to eat 5 times a day. It just, the more you eat, the more you're going to be creating that insulin response in your body. So I'm kind of trying to get that insulin response down right now because I'm nudging 50. And, but listening to God above and beyond that nutrition knowledge and the personal training knowledge that I've learned during this whole process of being in this field. I'm listening to God because He has more wisdom than any of our books do. And so I suggest that for you as well, that before you get into anything, pray and ask Him what it is He wants you to know and how He wants you to proceed in your journey of getting healthier, in your journey of cleaning up your temple. And of course, after you pray about it, if you feel the need to get a hold of somebody else, if God's leading you to bring people around you, bring people around you. For gosh sakes, don't try to do this alone. So I am going to end this video there. I'm going to get to my own little workout. I'm feeling the need to do a little PYO today. So that's what I'm going to do, because we've got to keep strong as well. Keeping strong, you don't need to overdo it, but you need to do something, because He created us to move. And if you don't move, you're going to lose it. Just like the parable of the bags of gold in Matthew 25:14. If you read the whole text of that all the way to 30, the man that received one bag did nothing with it, and he lost it. It got taken away from him. So if we do nothing with this, if we don't attempt to keep it healthy, keep it clean, keep it strong, and use it to move His kingdom along, use it to help others, we're going to lose it. You don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. So, my friends, that concludes my video today. I'm going to go get my workout on. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Get moving, and remember to get moving with the kingdom. Have a good day.